Welcome to Calcutta Races Monsoon Meeting, first day, Tuesday, 2nd July 2019 race preview. First race will be the Gold Liner Handicap, race number 1 on the official race card, to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. We're looking at number 1, Next Star. Next Star's last outing was in the winter season, and race number 210 over 1200 meters, where Next Star was leading all the way and then faded away in the final stages of the race and finished on 5th was Next Star, and the winner of that race was the runaway winner, that is Perpetual Winning. Number 2 will be Carpe Noctem. Carpe Noctem's last outing was in the winter season in race number 208 over 1400 meters, where Carpe Noctem travelled 6th all the way till it turned for home and then faded away and finished right at the back end of the field to finish on 11th. The winner of that race was Sheer Force. Number 3 will be Iconia. Iconia has just had 2 starts in the winter season, last one being in race number 105 over 1200 meters, where Iconia was travelling 6th till it turned for home and gained a few places and finished on 3rd on board, and the winner of that race was Appalachia. Number 4 will be Tiburon. Tiburon's last outing was in the winter in race number 205 over 5.5 furlongs, where Tiburon finished on 6th in the field of 13. And in the same race we had number 5, Shape the Scape, who was travelling 8th till it turned for home and then faded away and finished on 11th. And the winner of that race was Kafira. Number 6 will be Moira. Moira's last one was in the winter season in race number 199 over 5.5 furlongs, where Moira travelled 7th till it turned for home and gained a few places and managed to finish on a faraway 4th, and the winner of that race was Dancing Prince, who won that by 5 lengths. We move on to the second race, which is the As Ever Handicap for horse rated 1 to 26 in Class 5, to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. Number 1 is Stelvio Pass. Stelvio Pass's last outing was in race number 205 in the winter season over 5.5 furlongs, where Stelvio Pass travelled right at the back end, 13th out of 13 till it turned for home, and then managed to gain a few places, travelled very wide, finished on 7th, and the winner of that race was Kafira. Number 2 will be Happy Returns. Happy Returns' last outing was also in the winter season in race number 204 over 5.5 furlongs, where Happy Return finished on 5th. Also in the same race we had number 5, that is Shania Spet, who finished on 6th, and the winner of that race was Lugano. Number 3 will be Fenicia. Fenicia's last outing was in the winter season in race number 198 over 6 furlongs, where Fenicia finished on 11th. Also in the same race we had number 8, Jorel, who finished on 7th, and number 9, Sicario, who finished on 6th, and the eventual winner of that race was Baglione. Number 4 will be Ayana. Ayana's last outing was in the winter season in race number 168 over 5.5 furlongs, where Ayana travelled 8th till it turned for home and then faded away in the final stages and finished right at the back end to finish on 11th, and the eventual winner of that race was Indus Prince. Number 6 will be Havana Grey. Havana Grey's had 4 starts in the winter season, last one being in race number 197 over 1600 meters, where Havana Grey finished on 4th. Also in the same race we had number 7, Beatrix, who finished on 6th, and the winner of that race was Singapore Agata, who gave a good tough fight and won it by about a length and a quarter. Number We move on to the third race, which is the Brown Wolf Handicap, to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. Number 1, we're looking at Nelson's Blood. Nelson's Blood's last outing was in the winter in race number 202 over 1600 meters, where Nelson's Blood was travelling 5th till it turned for home and then faded away and finished on 12th. I beg your pardon, finished on 9th. And the winner of that race was Pothos. Number 2 will be Arakawa. Arakawa's had 4 starts in the winter season, last one being impressive in race number 182 over 1400 meters, where Arakawa travelled 3rd till it turned for home and then came up with a very good run on the outside and went on to win that race by 2.5 lengths by beating Sheer Force. Number 3 will be Lumos. Arazan or Sea Queen is Lumos. Last outing being in race number 208 over 1400 meters in the winter season. Finished on 5th was Lumos, and the winner of that race was Sheer Force. Number 4 will be Stunner. Stunner's last outing was in the winter in race number 209 over 6 furlongs, that's 1200 meters, where Stunner travelled 4th till it turned for home and then faded away quickly and finished right at the back end to finish on 11th, and the winner of that race was Kramer. Number 5, we're looking at Lady 2. New famous out of Silken Dancers, Lady 2. Last outing was in the winter in race number 139 over 1100 meters, where Lady 2 travelled 6th till it turned for home and then gained a few places and gained it quite quickly and just fell short by about a length and a quarter to Stallone, and Lady 2 finished on 2nd. Number Dancing Prince's last outing over 1100, where Dancing Prince travelled 2nd till it turned for home and then in the final stages just breezed past the front runner and went on to win that race by about 5 lengths. Number 7, we're looking at Levante. Levante's last outing was in the winter in race number 199 over 1100 meters, where Levante almost finished detached and finished on race was Luminac. We move on to the 4th race, which is the Aladanza Cup, the feature of the day, to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. Number 1, we're looking at Flag Flying. What's the script out of Shockwave is Flag Flying. Last outing was in the winter in race number 195, where Flag Flying led till the distance post and then was overtaken eventually. And now the winner of that race was Breeze of the South, and Flag Flying finished on 4th. Number 2 will be San Martino. San Martino has just had 2 starts in the winter season, last one being in race number 193 over 7 furlongs, where San Martino finished 11th out of 11, and the winner of that race is Oak Brook. Number 3 will be Admiral Hatsu. Admiral of the Fleet out of Hatsuana is Admiral Hatsu. Last outing being in race number 202 over 1600 meters, where Admiral Hatsu travelled 9 till it turned for home and gained a few places and gained it quickly and finished on 4th. Came up with a very late dash was Admiral Hatsu. The eventual winner of that race was Pothos, and Admiral Hatsu, as I said, finished on 4th. Number 4 will be Migrator. Migrator's last outing was in race number 209 in the winter over 1200 meters, where Migrator finished on 6th, and in the same race we had number 5, that is Kramer, and Kramer was the eventual winner of that race, stablemate of Migrator, and Kramer went on to win that race by beating Fortune Express by a long neck. Number 6 will be Pugnacious. Pugnacious' last outing in the winter over 208 in race number 208 over 1400 meters was quite an eye-catching one, where Pugnacious travelled 2nd till it turned for home and then just faded away and finished on 3rd was Pugnacious, and the winner of that race is Sheer Force. We move on to the fifth race, which is the Arizona Pie Handicap to be run over a distance of 1200 meters. We're looking at number 1, Midnight Star. Midnight Star's last outing was in the winter over 1200 meters in race number 209, where Midnight Star was travelling 5th till it turned for home, gained a place and finished on 4th. Also in the same race is that number 2, The Kiss. Multi-dimensional out of Briona is The Kiss, finished on 3rd, had run in the 1000 guineas earlier on in the winter, and The Kiss is the one that you need to watch out for. Also in the same race we had number 5, Dungle, who finished on 8th, and the winner of that race was Kramer. Number 3 was Fantasia. Fantasia's last outing was in race number 202 over 1600 meters, finished on 10th. The winner of that race was Pothos. Number 4 will be Bergamot. Strong suit out of Badiat Al Zaman is Bergamot. Bergamot's had 3 starts in the winter and been quite impressive. Bergamot, 2 places finished on board, and one time in one of the occasions finished off the board and finished on 11th. Last one was in race number 139 over 1100 meters, where Bergamot finished on 3rd. The winner of that race was Stallone. Number 6 will be Kantai. Kantai's last outing was in race number 185 in the winter over 1400 meters. Kantai was travelling 8 till it turned for home and gained a few places quickly and finished on 3rd. On board was Kantai, and the winner of that race was Alisa, who just about won that race by about a neck. Number 7 will be Coconut. Coconut's last outing was in the winter in race number 210 over 1200 meters, where Coconut finished right at the back end to finish on 10th, and the winner of that race was Perpetual Winning. We move on to the 6th and last race, which will be the Amarina Handicap to be run over a distance of 1200 meters. Number 1 is Nemba Greek. Surf rider out of Anodyne is Nemba Greek, who just had 1 start in the winter season in race number 97 over 1100 meters, and quite an eye-catcher that was, finished on 4th, and the winner of that race was Sereno. Number 2 will be White Walker. White Walker's last outing was in race number 201 in the winter season over 1400 meters, where White Walker was right at the back end till it turned for home, gained a few places, finished on 10th, and the winner of that race was Perpetual Winning. Number 3 will be Kaiden. Net Wizard of Kentucky Queen is Kaiden. Last outing in race number 207 in the winter over 1400 meters, where Kaiden was travelling 9th till it turned for home, gained a few places quickly and finished on 4th was Kaiden. And also in the same race we had number 6 School Conqueror, who finished on 5th, and number 7 Alien, who finished on 9th. But the winner of that race was City Heights, who won that race by about a length. Number 4 will be Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly's last outing was in race number 199 in the winter of 1100 meters, where Buddy Holly travelled 10 till it turned for home and then fell back 1 place and finished on right at the back end to finish on 11th out of 11, and the winner of that race was Dancing Prince. Number 5 will be Archie Volt. Archie Volt's last outing was in the winter in race number 194 over 1200 meters, where Archie Volt finished on 8th. The winner of that race was Praise a Gaze. Number 8, we are looking at Bakari. What's the script out of Shanghai Girl is Bakari. Last outing being in the winter season in race number 205 over 1100 meters, where Bacardi finished on 10th. Also in the same race, we're looking at number 9, Monte Cassino, who finished on 5th, and the winner of that race was Kafira. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and look forward to seeing you all on the first day of the monsoon meeting 2019 tomorrow.